I would like to give a special nail addict shout out to I Love Nails, Exotica's Empire, Spoiled Rotten, and Sammy the Goat for being the first four to comment on my last video. I thank you all so very much.
Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really know you.
Hey y'all, welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So today I'm using my Nail Couture Princess Pink Long Coffin nail tips, and I'm going to start in with prep as usual. We're doing a very cute, this was supposed to be like a spring gel-X set that was really cute, but again, I have videos I need to push out, so you may get some that could go for both. Like, I feel like these could also go for a nice cute pink fall set as well, in a way, but it's a super cute set that I just wanted to post. So I'm starting with prep, and you saw me just lightly push back my cuticles. Now I'm going in with my Pana ceramic ball bit, and I'm going to go around the cuticle area to remove any dead skin that may be there. It is officially fall. I'm so excited for the season change, although I'm in Florida, so the weather hasn't fully changed over yet. I just can't wait for a nice crisp, cooler days. The mornings have been a lot more cooler than usual, and the evenings as well. Just looking for an overall shift to the weather just a little bit, but I'm loving the fact that it is fall because I know it's coming. Then I'm going to go in with my mandrel and a sanding band. This is a fine grit, and I'm just going in and further removing any of the dead skin from the cuticle, and then I'm going to rough up the surface of my natural nail so that the products have something to hold on to. So once the nails are ran over one time with the mandrel, I'm now going in with a dehydrator and primer of my choice. At this moment, I was using Model 1, so the dehydrator and the primer for Model 1s. And I must say they both work really well if you're looking for a good dehydrator and primer. I feel like Model 1s is pretty good. So I was stuck on the Young Nails, protein bond for a while, and I got sent over this dehydrator and primer by Model 1s, and I decided to give them a chance, and I'm so happy I did, because since I've been using this, I don't have any kind of lifting or anything. It's a really good product to use. So again, if you're looking for an inexpensive, really nice nail dehydrator and primer, Model 1s is a really good one, and I will link that down below. So lately, I haven't really been linking much down below because I'm still trying to get back in the groove of just, posting regularly. That's my main focus, is making sure the days that I want to post, there is a video posted that night. And I've been doing pretty good so far. So we're going to focus on that, but I will go back to previous videos and go ahead and post all my products, just because if anyone's interested, you'll have it down below. I am using my Savilon 6-in-1 nail glue, and then I'm showing you the full cover tip because I did go ahead and etch the inside with my e-file before applying it to my nail, which again helps with adherence. In an upcoming video, I will show how I etch the inside. I mean, I've shown it in videos previously before, but for anyone who's not familiar with what etching really is, I can do that in a future video. But basically, I just put some of that 6-in-1 Savlon nail glue on my nail tip, and then I'm going in at a 45-degree angle. I'm gonna watch that gel go from cuticle to free edge, and then I'm going to give it a quick 10-second flash cure underneath my Savlon little flashy lamp here. Typically, I put some of the product on my actual natural nail and then go in with it into the nail tip as well. But for this one, I can't remember why. I think it was a reason why I didn't do it. But either way, I had no lifting. They lasted for as long as I needed them to, and everything worked out real well. But typically, I do put some on my natural nail before applying it inside of the full cover tip as well. And here you just see me doing the same thing on all of them and flash curing. Once they're all applied, I do go ahead and give it a full 30-second cure in my bigger lamp. So once the nails are fully cured, I'm taking my Pana 8080 grit hand file, and I'm just going to file the edges. You can also go in and file your sides if you want it a little bit more snatched. However you feel the need to do it, you can definitely go in with an e-file at this point and just shape it up how you see fit. Then I'm taking that mandrill and sanding man again, and I'm just going around the cuticle area to clean up any spillage that may have cured there and to make it a bit more flushed to my nails. I'm going to go in with my favorite mini buffer and just buff the shine off my nails to make everything nice and smooth for the designs I'm going to put onto the nails. And then that pretty much just completes my basic prep when going in with Gel X nails. So y'all know October is coming, fall nails, Halloween nails. This is a season that I definitely look forward to. If you have any suggestions on good Halloween nails you want to see this year, comment down below, and I will definitely try to get that out for you. I hadn't really thought about Halloween nails, to be honest, this season, but I am looking forward to doing them because I do them every year. But more than anything, I am ready for October, November to go ahead and fly by so that I can get into what I really am looking forward to this year. Well, what I'm looking forward to every year, and that's my Christmas nails. But we ain't gonna talk about that yet. We're a bit early. I'm already really excited and ready for it, but it's a bit early. But I am going in like you see here again and just buffing everything so that I can start in with the design. Today's Madam Glam color choice is going to be Love's Veil. This is one of my favorite pinks from Madam Glam. It's kind of like almost like a lavender. It's like a pink, but then it has like a hint of purple. It's a really pretty, nice pink shade. So I am taking Love's Veil, and I'm doing a full coat on my index, my pinky, and my thumb for this design. Something real nice and simple. With me showing my Gel X designs, it's just showing how you can get beginner-friendly nails at home. Something quick, simple, easy, but super cute. And again, when someone else sees you, they think you went to a salon and got it done. So it just looks really nice and professional. And again, it's easy and you did it yourself at home. Some of the simplest nails that you can do, and they're pretty affordable to buy full cover tips. If you look in the right spots, you can find all of the things, to put on top pretty cheap. It's just really, it's a money saver, and then it just gives you that sense of confidence, like you did your own nails and they look bomb. Like I just encourage everyone, if you've never tried to do your own nails at home, try it. It's gonna be definitely worth it. It can be life-changing to learn how to do your nails as well, because that's a bag you can also incur as well if you're interested in doing others' nails as well. So on my two middle fingers, my middle and my ring, I am going in and creating a French tip with Love's Veil as well. And then I'll give everything a full 30-second cure in my lip. I hope that everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you may be. And as always, I thank you all so very much for taking the time out to watch my videos. So it's Thursday. My week has been pretty good, I must say. Been working a lot of hours at my actual job, but I've been loving it at the same time. A good balance with my work and home life. So how was your week? Comment down below and let me know. What do you have planned for this weekend, if anything? And if you are new to my channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family. I thank you so very much for joining me on my nail journey. It means the absolute world to me. And if you're someone that's been subscribed, new or old, just know that I love you so much and I appreciate you, and I'm very thankful and grateful for you all. And this is how the nails are looking after just the coats of the Love's Veil on the nails. And this is the foil of choice that I'm using today. Y'all know I'm a foil girl. I did the background Love's Veil because it matched the foil like to the T. And typically that's what I do. If I'm going to use a full cover foil, whatever the base of that foil is, I'm going to try to find a polish that matches it pretty well, so that when I'm applying the foil, if it doesn't transfer exactly how I want, you wouldn't even see, because it just blends and matches so well. So today I'm using my Burana nail floor glue, and as you see, I'm putting a layer onto my, I'm going to put a layer on every nail where the pink is, but a nice thin layer. So the key to nail foil is you don't want to put a thick layer. If you put a thick layer, your foil is going to have a problem transferring. So the key is to put a very thin layer of the nail foil glue wherever you want to apply it. You're going to go in and I hear a lot of different things, but I'm just going to go on the method that I use, because the method that I use actually works for me each and every time. And if you're someone that's been subscribed and you know that what I'm saying to you is true, I have yet to come on a camera and tell you my foil, the way I apply my foil and then it comes out wonky. My foils pretty much transfer very nicely. So what I do, again, put that thin layer. Once I get the foil applied exactly like I want, I'm then going to go ahead and cure it for a full 60 seconds in my lamp. When it comes out of that lamp after 60 seconds, I'm going to wait an additional 30 seconds and then I apply my foil, and it pretty much transfers very nicely every time. So I had one of my subscribers, I saw your comment where you were like, you wait the 30 seconds and it still doesn't transfer right. Again, just make sure it's a thin layer of nail foil glue. If it's too thick, that does cause a problem with the nail, like with the foil. It doesn't want to transfer. I've tried it several different ways for my own curiosity just to see. And I do notice that if I put on a thick layer of the nail foil glue, it's definitely not going to transfer, or it may transfer but look a little wonky because it's so thick. The gel from the nail foil glue is very thick. So thin is key, and just cure it that full 60 seconds and then just take it out and let it cool down for an additional 30, and you should get pretty great nails. So on my middle and my ring, you see me using my nail art brush, and I'm going to go ahead and paint that nail foil glue on the French tip where I want it, pretty much covering the whole French tip. And from here as well, I'll go ahead and cure it. So at this point, I've cured for 60 seconds. Now I'm going in and I waited an additional 30 seconds. Typically, you see where they use a silicone tool like the one I'm using today. And I like to go down the center first to make sure that center is nice and stuck. And then I go ahead and also push down the sides, so I know that it's going to be an even, nice transfer. But typically I like to use my finger. I did show the silicone tool in this one because, again, that's a tool you are, told to use when doing your nail foils. But my fingers work so much better. So lately here I've just been doing exactly what you're about to see, and just rub until I feel like it is ready. And the foil will let you know too, because it usually comes apart from everything when it's ready. But you see how nice that transfer was, and that background color from Madam Glam went so well with this foil. I just loved it. When I did this set a while ago, y'all. Dang, it's been a minute. But when I did this set, I did my toes to match. Oh my God, I got so many compliments on this set and my toes, man. It was so cute together. I did my toes with the same foil, same pink. It was so freaking cute. And I love that. I love that feeling when I do my nails at home and they just come out so cute, so bomb. And then like you're out, just minding your business, and somebody walks up, oh my gosh, your toes and your fingers are so cute. But you're not even, you're not thinking nails and toes. And it's just a great feeling. I get it all the time, and I absolutely love that feeling. Now here on my pinky, as you can see, I did go a little bit like higher up than the bottom of my nail. So when I remove this, of course, the bottom portion is not going to have that foil on it. But off camera, I did end up going back in with some more nail foil glue right over that, very, very thinly. Did the same thing, cured for 60 seconds, waited an additional 30, and I made sure that foil was positioned all the way down to my cuticles so that the full nail could have that foil transfer. So at the end, you'll see that it's completely done. And I did notice once I stuck it down, but it was already down, and I already knew like it was in the process of being transferred, I was like, you know what, it's okay, I'll just do it and go back and fix it. And that's what I did. But this is how they look. So freaking cute. I absolutely loved how these came out. So cute. So now I'm going in with some different stuff that I was, trying to play with of what I wanted to do on my nails. I wasn't sure. So I pulled out this with some pearls and different little rhinestones, and this one as well with pearls. So I knew I wanted pearls, and I was leaning more towards those smaller ones there. And then I pulled out some bows that, I wanted to kind of play with that I had got. And then I pulled out some cherries that I had just to kind of see. Like, I wasn't really sure what I was going to do, but I pulled out a few things. So here I'm taking my Macart rhinestone glue, and I'm going right in around the French tip area on my middle finger. And I decided to use a bow on this one, or excuse me, a heart on this one. It's been a while, y'all. And around the actual smile line, I'm just going to line it with pearls. So you see me go in and add all of those small pearls. I'm going to make sure everything's nice and straight. And then I'm going to go ahead and give this a 30-second cure. I highly recommend the Macart rhinestone glue. I feel like it works great for me personally. I never have a problem with like my rhinestones popping off. Even the bigger gems that I use, everything stays pretty nice in place with the Macart rhinestone glue. And there may be other better glues. Like if you know anything else that's pretty good and strong, comment down below and let me know so that I can give it a try. But for the most part, I've been using Macart rhinestone glue for years, and I've not had any complaints with the gems and rhinestones that I apply. So I cured that for 30 seconds. Now I'm going in on my ring finger, and I'm going to apply a cherry, and then the same thing with the pearls around the smile line. So typically when I do my rhinestone placements and stuff like that, especially when I'm using bigger, chunkier like charms and stuff, I like to do my placements on my middle fingers because of all the things I do in a day. I don't want to put too much on my index, pinky, or thumb because those are like grippers and like fingers you use for a lot of things. And so to avoid anything getting caught on anything like that, I always typically focus, if I want bigger charms and things, on my two middle fingers, and it works out for me just well. Lastly, I'm going to go in with a layer of top coat over all of my nails. Off camera, I do apply some cuticle oil, and I'll be back in just a moment with the final look. And here's the finished set. Super cute, girly. I just love everything about this nail set. It's super cute. But comment down below and let me know what you think of the nail set. And if you've made it this far into the video, I would love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. I thank you all for joining me today, and I'll see you in my next one. Remember to be the very best you that you can be. And much love to you all.